Imagine you are 62, ready to retire, picturing mornings on your porch or that long-awaited trip with your family. But then a headline hits: 2026 Affordable Care Act premium hikes and subsidy changes. Suddenly you're wondering, will healthcare costs wreck my plans? I hear that fear all the time, and that's why I'm so passionate about helping retirees like you. Today, I'll show you how 2026 ACA changes could impact your budget, 2 levers you control to keep costs down, and a roadmap to protect your retirement dreams, whether it's travel, family time, or leaving a legacy. Let's turn that worry into a plan. If the ACA marketplace is new to you, think of it as your go-to for health insurance when you are between your employer coverage and Medicare at 65. You pick a plan: bronze, silver, gold, or platinum based on what fits your life. Bronze means lower premiums but higher costs at the doctor. Silver is the middle ground, often tied to subsidies. Gold and platinum cover more but cost more upfront. The key: premium tax credits that cut your bill based on your income. Lower income, bigger credit. Higher income, smaller credit until it's gone. This matters for every retiree, whether you're living off a 401k, rental income, or big portfolio. Why? A single financial move, like selling investments or starting Social Security, can spike your healthcare costs, leaving less for what you love, like trips or helping family. I've seen this blindside smart, financially secure people, and it's one of my favorite areas to plan around, helping people sidestep costly surprises so more of their money goes to the things that matter most. Let's look at what's coming in 2026 to stay ahead. Picture your healthcare costs like a boat on a rising tide. In 2026, that tide's surging. Insurers are proposing 18 to 20% premium hikes, the biggest since 2018. In places like rural towns or high-cost states, some plans could jump 25%. 3 main culprits. First, healthcare itself is pricier. Hospitals and doctors are charging more, and people are catching up on delayed surgeries post-pandemic. Second, specialty drugs, like those for diabetes or weight loss, are exploding, some costing thousands a month. Third, staffing shortages mean higher wages for nurses and doctors, and you are footing part of that bill. In some areas, hospital mergers let providers push prices higher too. Smaller stuff, like medical import tariffs, minor waves, not tsunamis. The bigger concern: if Congress doesn't extend enhanced subsidies by December 2025, we're back to the subsidy cliff. No help if your income tops 400% of the federal poverty level. About $63,000 for a single retiree or $85,000 for a couple. $1 extra and your subsidy disappears, potentially adding thousands to your costs. Whether you're planning a modest retirement or managing a larger portfolio, this could eat into your travel budget or family support. But don't stress, I've got moves to keep you in control. Your ACA bill hinges on 2 levers you can tweak. Lever 1, the premium set by insurers, and it's climbing in 2026. Lever 2, your subsidy, which lowers your cost based on your modified adjusted gross income. If subsidies stay enhanced, they will cushion those hikes. If they expire, you'll pay more out of pocket. Here's the good news. You can steer lever 2 by managing modified adjusted gross income, which includes wages, capital gains, tax-exempt muni bond interest, and even non-taxable Social Security. For retirees, moves like selling stocks or timing distributions can make or break your subsidy. This is where I get excited, helping clients time income so they keep their subsidies, control taxes, and preserve more wealth for their family or philanthropy. Take a hypothetical retiree selling investments to fund a vacation home. A one-time sale could push their modified adjusted gross income over the cliff, costing $10,000 in subsidies. Spreading it over 3 years, they save the subsidy and keep more for family or fun. Another trick: if you're on an HSA-eligible plan, max out HSA contribution in 2026. It lowers modified adjusted gross income, boosts subsidies, and builds a tax-free healthcare fund. That subsidy cliff is sneaky. $1 over 400% federal poverty level and your subsidies history. Kaiser Family Foundation says that could mean 75% or more higher out-of-pocket costs, plus those 18 to 20% premium hikes. Triggers for retirees: selling big investments for a big purchase, starting Social Security early, or even a one-time payout like an inheritance. If subsidies stick around, shop smart. Compare total costs, premiums, deductibles, and copays, not just the monthly bill. Check your doctors are in network. Plans shift yearly. If you need specialty meds, confirm the plan's formulary covers them. If subsidies expire, watch that $85,000 line for couples like it's your retirement account. Off-exchange plans might be cheaper for higher incomes. Time big moves like selling a rental property over multiple years. And keep income records ready. 2026 stricter marketplace checks mean no shortcuts. For those with larger portfolios, here's a bonus. Use tax advantage accounts like Roth contributions, not conversions, to cover expenses without hiking modified adjusted gross income. One retiree saved $4,000 by tapping Roth basis for a car instead of selling stocks. It's like dodging a budget bullet and still walking away the hero of your own retirement history. Now, let's make this real with 3 what-if scenarios to show how ACA planning can protect your retirement goals. Whether you are dreaming of travel, helping family, or transitioning out of a business you've built. These are tailored for retirees like you, so imagine yourself in these situations and see how small moves can save big. Scenario 1. Your travel adventure. Say you are 60, ready to retire with a 401k and some savings, excited to finally take that European trip you've dreamed about. To fund it, you plan to sell $80,000 in stocks, but that sale pushes your modified adjusted gross income over the $85,000 cliff for a couple, costing $7,000 in subsidies. The fix? You spread the sale over 2 years, keeping your income below the threshold. Result? You save $7,000, stroll under the Eiffel Tower, and still have extra to help your kids with a home down payment. I love moments like this, when a simple shift turns into thousands saved. Scenario 2. Your early Social Security move. Now picture you are 62 in late 2025, starting Social Security early to cover bills or help a grandkid with college tuition. You don't realize non-taxable Social Security counts toward modified adjusted gross income. Pair that with a $20,000 IRA withdrawal for home repairs in 2026 and your premiums jump $6,000. The solution? You delay the withdrawal to 2027 and in 2026 max out an HSA contribution to lower your modified adjusted gross income. Outcome? You save $6,000, keep your savings growing tax deferred, and still support your grandkids' education. This is where smart timing pays off, not just in savings, but in peace of mind. Scenario 3. Your business transition. Finally, imagine you are 58. An entrepreneur ready to retire by selling your business or passing it to the next generation. A lump sum sale of $500,000 in 2026 pushes your modified adjusted gross income over the cliff, costing $9,000 in subsidies. The fix? You structure the sale in installments over 5 years, keeping income below $85,000 or delay it until after Medicare at 65. Result? You save $9,000, keep healthcare costs manageable, and preserve more for your family or charity you love, maybe even mentoring others in retirement. That's how you turn a major life change into a double win. Lower costs now, more legacy later. Modified adjusted gross income starts with your adjusted gross income, then adds tax-exempt muni bond interest, non-taxable Social Security, and certain foreign income exclusions. For retirees, whether you're managing a modest nest egg or a large portfolio, this is huge. A poorly timed investment sale or charitable gift can spike modified adjusted gross income. A hypothetical retiree I modeled lost $4,000 in subsidies by selling muni bonds too early. Plan these moves to protect your budget and legacy. I always remind clients, tax-free doesn't mean invisible to the ACA. If you are nearing 65, the ACA is your bridge to Medicare. But Medicare has premiums and income-based surcharges, IRMA, if your modified adjusted gross income is high. To save money, manage modified adjusted gross income in your last ACA years. Picture a retiree with a solid portfolio planning to sell investments. By using a brokerage account instead of IRA withdrawals for 2 years, they save $3,000 on ACA subsidies and $2,000 on IRMA later. That's extra for travel or family, or what I call a 2-for-1. More in your pocket now and later. Open enrollment starts November 1st. Here's your 2026 cheat sheet. Estimate your income, including sales, withdrawals, or gifts. Check formularies for specialty meds to avoid surprise costs. Compare total costs, premiums, deductibles, copays, not just monthly bills as I mentioned. Verify your doctor's network status. Plans change yearly. And 5. Have income docs ready. 2026 rules are stricter. Think of it like planning a road trip. Map it out and you are cruising, not stressing. Here's the truth. 2026 ACA changes are a hurdle, but they are not a wall. With these levers and smart planning, you can keep your retirement on track whether it's funding that dream trip, helping your family, or supporting a cause you love. I'm passionate about helping retirees like you because I've seen how small tweaks can save thousands and protect what you've built. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and comment. What's your biggest retirement worry? And in this video, I'm diving into 7 Roth conversion traps that could cost you thousands. Don't miss it.